fact, is a very, very, very popular one now because of the way the UK one is going. The Canada one is very popular now. There are three different ones, three different visa categories that you can explore in Canada. First is student visa, okay? Student visa. The good thing about student visa in Canada is that you don't have, unlike the UK, you don't have to pay for travel. You only get to pay when you get there. Please note these things down. You don't have to pay when you go there. Why I'm telling you this is for you to note it down. Tomorrow, I might not be the one assisting you with it, but if someone is trying to give you a contrary information, you will know that the person is lying. Okay? You don't have to pay any money for most of the schools from Nigeria here. I'm talking for masters first. Please, if I talk about undergraduate masters, you don't have to pay. And I'll give you an example of a school that you don't have to pay a dime. University of Manitoba. University of Manitoba. MANITOBA. University of Manitoba. Their website is manitoba.ca. Manitoba.ca. You will have your school.ng in Nigeria. Canada is .ca. You want to browse the website, manitoba.ca. Alright, so you don't have to pay anything here. Okay, you apply, you get the admission, then you put in your results and everything into the school, they assess, they send back the admission letter to you, right? Now, when it comes to showing your proof of funds, which is the must, okay, unless you're on scholarship, you need to show your proof of funds. But showing your proof of funds, you necessarily don't have to have that money. You can have a sponsor, okay? You can have someone who can sponsor you to show that it's going to pay your tuition fee. And the person must have that amount of money, the amount they need for that tuition. For example, the school might say, our tuition fee is $20,000 Canadian. You don't have to pay it in Nigeria. The person should have the Naira equivalent of that money when it hits your account, okay? And not just that, the person should also have the amount of money that will be required for you as your cost of maintenance, okay, your living cost, to take care of yourself for that duration of time that you study. The person shouldn't have it in account. As an addition of that money for tuition, you should in that person's account. Now, the money might be a bit much for the person, and I will say this is one of the reasons why people don't get visas. Okay, mark it. You might not have comments about it, later on, when you need it, you will remember this. Part of the reason why a lot of people get denied visas, whether US, whether Canada, whether UK, when they use sponsors. Most young people don't have that money in their account, so they need sponsors. Now, when you go for sponsors, most of them to tell you because they want to take money from you. They say, okay, I can get you somebody to want to sponsor me. But there is always a clause. That clause is this. Every embassy, every country wants to know the relationship between you and your sponsor. Okay? Why would someone want to commit 50 million naira for you? Because once you show that person's account, it entails, okay, it's binding on that person to use that money for you. What that person is saying is, even though we know that when you go there to work, you can pay your tuition fee by yourself, okay, while working. But they want to assume that even without working, you're able to pay. So that person is showing his own account, statement, bank statement, saying, oh, I'm going to sponsor this person. Why is the person doing this? So if you say, just a random person, different surnames and stuff like that. And mind you, they're not going to ask you, when I give you a checklist for all what you need to submit, they will not ask you for a relationship between you and the sponsor. Those are things they will keep because they want you to make that mistake. Because they have a lot of people applying and they can't give everybody. So when you make that mistake of not having a strong relationship between you and the sponsor, the visa is never on arrival. So first of all, if it's your uncle, how do you that someone is your uncle? Let's put it this way. If it's your partner uncle, is a brother to your father, right? Okay. Exactly. So sometimes that is even better because they share the same surname. right? Exactly. So that is your maternal uncle, it's going to be a different surname because your mom is married to your dad and your mom is bearing your dad's name, right? And this is someone, your partner uncle, who is bearing your mom's maiden surname, right? Okay, so now how do you prove this? First of all, the marriage certificate. First of all, your mom's marriage certificate should show that she was probably addressed as. Do you understand? It's going to show your surname. The surname of your uncle. Do you get it? Another thing again is your mom's birth certificate. So by the time you bring your own birth certificate and bring your mom's marriage certificate, or you bring your uncle's name and your mom's birth certificate or marriage certificate, it shows that there are names that look, so it's somehow like a tag, okay? That's it. Then the second thing is, you should have tags in Nigeria. You should have, because schooling there doesn't mean that you're going to live forever, okay? They want to see proof that you have intentions. They know you might not want to come back, right? But they want to know that you have intentions of coming back. And most young people, you don't have a business here, you're not studying, you're not schooling, you're not studying, you're not working, you're already done with school, you want to get a master's, so you're not studying anymore, right? You're not working, you don't have an active job like you're doing in Nigeria here. So how do you prove to them you're not married? Because you could have said, okay, I have a wife, I have a husband, I have kids, right? So how do you also prove to them that you are going to come back? Right? That's what they call where SOP comes from, statement of purpose. The statement of purpose. That's a very lengthy letter that is going to explain to them the authenticity. Because now you don't have documents to back you up that you're coming back. You know, someone can say, well, I have some properties, I have a family there, I have this. That's enough reason for someone to come back, right? But when you have all of that, you need what we call an SOP, statement of purpose. You need to genuinely explain. Okay? And there is a way to write these letters. That's what we come into, right? There are some other repetitions that we might have to get involved, but that's where we come in. But I need you to take note of that, the SOP, right? So that's for the student one. The next one is what we call express entry. Please, I'll rush this one because of time. The express entry is mainly for people who are working, for workers. But our others who are express entry. Express entry. Yes. So what it is the polling system. It's called a polling system. Okay, the polling system is a lot of people will apply. They put everybody based on points. There are so many points they check. It is ideal for people who are married, young, married couples with maybe kids. It is very ideal for them. So the points they look at, it's called a GPS system. It's a point-based system, GPS. The point-based system, they give you points. First of all, they say, what's your highest level in education? It is BSc, Masters, O-level, as a point for you. As a point-based system. System, PBS. They check, are you married? Yes, that's a point. Are you less than 40 years? Yes, that's a point. Is your wife also a graduate? Yes, that's a point to it. Did you write any English test? Yes, that's a point to it. So these are factors they check. Point-based system. So it's basically ideal for people who are working. Okay? If you're working and if you're working and when you're married, okay, you have a family, it's also very good because you can move the whole of the family for express entry. So when they poll you, when you finish, they put everybody on what they call a polling system. The polling system selects people that have the highest points. Okay, so say you are young and you have some degrees, some qualifications, some job experience, and those things are things you back up with documents. Okay, Okay? Some of the documents are what we can also advise you on, can counsel you on how to get them and how to go about it exactly. So that's the express entry is definitely for people who are young couples, who are really employed, okay? And then the last one is closed work permit. Canada, closed work permit. Opposite of open. Closed work permit. You know why it's called a closed work permit? Work permit is a document that allows you to work in a country, in any country in the world. Permit, yes. Why is it closed work permit? Because when you get a job, that is important when you look for jobs from any country you are in, be it in Nigeria, anywhere. You can look for jobs from Nigeria. You put your CV there, send emails to them, and then they will check your CV. It's okay by them. They send you a mail back, okay, and give you some documents. Okay. Please write down LMIA. LMIA. That's a license given to jobs to hire people in Canada. LMIA. When you are applying for any of those jobs online, make sure you see a place they wrote LMIA jobs or LMIA certified. That's a license that the Canadian government gives to individuals or companies that permits them or allows them to give jobs to foreigners. Okay? If the person is not LMIA, you're wasting your time. The person must have what they call LMIA. That's a license. Okay? LMIA license. It's an application I'll talk about. I'll talk about it later. I'll get an example. I can't step up my head now. I need to be honest. LMIA, just as today. It's a license for job employers. Okay? So why is this called a closed? Because they can give you a job to work maybe in a farm or as a house or wherever someone or stuff like that. It's mainly unskilled jobs for people who don't have any skill. Okay? So they need to learn how to speak English, at least to a conversational level. So when you do that job, it's closed because that's the only job you will do. You are not allowed to do any other job until you have gotten your residence. Okay? If you've gotten your PRO, which is within 5 years, after 5 years, then you can do other jobs. But for that time, you have to do that particular job. So it's called a closed work permit. Okay? So I think I put everything in a nutshell. If you have any question?
Okay, let's start from him. Let's start from him. If you are impressed by what he has dished out, plan better. What we do in a few minutes is what people actually pay to want, which we can't even pay for. Are we together? So the only thing we can do to him is to also do again by clapping to appreciate what he has done. Thank you for doing that. Now, in a few minutes, I'm going to entertain questions from whoever wants to ask, because there's nothing, even if it takes 3 hours speech here, and I'm ready to do that, you still cannot do most of the things he has said. You will still need to ask questions. And I wouldn't know if you would love to give his contact before he leaves. So that by various of things that you can not remember, it's all of us are very scared. Yes. That's why when it comes to when you want to practicalize it, you discover that even what you wrote cannot guide you. Are you hearing me? Yes, sir. He tried. He couldn't do much practical work, but what he explained is more practical too. So when it comes to you applying, you not be looking for what is not lost. But I know that you usually do. So if you want to chat him, we tell him that from this program, so that I can give proper, and I'm sure you're going to do that for us. So please, you have questions, so that I can give you number. You want to ask questions, number one. I expect you, if the advocate is raising up his hand, I'm expecting you to know that we are here. Who are those that want to ask questions? One, sister, number two, sister Grace, number three, number four. Is that all?
Thank you, sir. I want to ask question under two. First, under the express entry. Okay. Now, that one is suitable for people that are married. We say young married. Firstly, to what year of marriage? Secondly, if someone going to go through that route, like how long that person should be having in mind. Explain. So under that, you talk about it. The UK also.
Okay,
Indeed, yes, indeed. So they said the job seeker visa, the entry job there. So that entry job, is it possible for someone in Nigeria here to go directly, just as I said, in our current reality, that will not spend much money? Thanks.
Listen attentively.
The first question.
First question is that
Express entry, the age.
the age, the marriage,
And the money.
and the money.
The age money is the age of the person, the age, how long you've been married.
Two, the age
Okay.
of the person and how long that.
Again, thank you for the question. The first question you asked, age, is a relative system. Okay, it's not that relative, okay? It is not, there is no particular age that is not good, okay? Well, when you put your age there, I'm going to give, I'm also trying, I'll try and see how you guys can do what they call there's no particular age. Okay? There's no particular age. All you need to do is that if your age is much, you can make up through other, like job experience. If you are maybe 50, you should have at least 10 to 15 years of experience, which someone who is 30 years never have. So as you're losing from that side, you're gaining from there. Then regarding the money that you have in your account, I know that's a question I was expecting because it's an issue for us here in Nigeria. There are people that specialize in funding accounts. Okay? You pay them some money and they fund your account for visa purposes. You understand? Those guys are like loan sharks. They do what they call POF, proof of funds. So you don't have to worry so much about that one because people, they have companies that's a business. They tell you, okay, you pay us a particular percentage and then we fund your account. How much do you need? We put it there. They'll put the restriction on the account so you won't have access to that money, right? And you print it. So it's not also an issue. That's why when I say you don't have to spend it, you can. That's when you have that money in your account. So you don't have that money in your account, you spend it. You will not spend as much as when you're going to someone, okay, who we have to charge for all of these stuff. So that's the number of years you can answer that one because it doesn't matter. Okay? It doesn't matter. So the next question is let me be very candid with you. Till today I was talking to you. So many jobs are there, okay, that you can go and apply and will call you. The only thing is that because people are not paying money for this job, people don't want to go there and apply anymore. Alright? And then I would want to advise you guys, based on this question you asked too. You see, when people living abroad or in some countries call you and tell you so many negative things about them, I feel bad about it because there is no way you will stay that you will not have challenges. Okay? And besides, your destiny is not my destiny. Okay? If God has destined that this will happen to you, it will happen to you for good. Okay? So that's don't let people discourage you. If it's not what you want, that's a different thing. But if it's what you want, people there are doing well, some are doing well, some are not doing well. Again, it depends on your personality here in Nigeria. If you are a lazy person in Nigeria here, if you get to the UK, you'll be lazy. Okay? When I went to school, I saw people that had issues, people who don't graduate, people that had more money than us. We came usually through scholarship. There are people that their parents sponsored from here to the UK. And they went there, they were going to clubs, they were doing drugs. Okay? The last time I was in the UK a couple of months ago, I just came back. My next door neighbor, a Nigerian guy, was in Lagos there for university. He does drugs. And he's a student, in the UK. So, I mean, I don't wish him bad, but what if he doesn't graduate? He ends up being a junkie or he gets deported back to Nigeria and he come back and tell you, oh, UK is so tough, it's so bad, they are so wicked, and you don't know what he has gone through. Do you understand? So, your character here is your character there. It's not going to change, it's just the environment that will change. The personality remains the same. Alright? So, the next last one.
I think that's
Okay, that's it. Sorry, before you ask, the LMIA is Labor Market Impact Assessment. The license, Labor Market Impact Assessment, that's license. Assessment, yes, LMIA, that's the license. Labor Market Impact Assessment.
Okay, my question is this. It's about the student visa. What if it's somebody different that is sponsor, if it's not family related? How will you process it?
Okay. If the person sponsoring you is
not family related.
It's not family related. Okay. Ordinarily, I do not have wanted to answer the question because it's part of my job. But I'm going to answer it because I'm in the presence of God. So I'll just speak as a free. Okay, what we do basically. If someone else is going to sponsor you, and you know you have to create relationship with that person, please make sure it's someone who maybe owns a company or who has a registered company in Nigeria. Person can basically put you as an employee. Do you understand? The person can put you as an employee. Whenever the person puts you as an employee and have vouchers from you that you work for him or you work for her, via letter, some documents from the company, official stamps, whatever, and they probably give you some documents that will show that you truly work for them. That's it. Do you understand?
I have a question. So, I don't know if it's been asked already. So, what's the process for if you want to get an admission through scholarship? What's the process? How do you get it's been asked?
Yes.
We have talked about it.
Okay. It might just be an extension of question. Like what's that? That's what you want to ask.
Something
Related to it.
About journey, the school, you were, product of it.
Sorry, I wanted to take name of PTA here. But it's in German. It's Deutsche Akademische Ausbildungsrecht. I know speaking German is it's just German academic exchange system. In English, in German academic exchange system. That's it.
So what I want to ask exactly is regarding the DAAT. Okay, that for instance, someone like that don't go through that kind of process. How can I keep like other activities, go over there, journey to school? And you said 70% of the public schools are free. So how can I be able to access?
Go to It's a German server, so DAAD.de. If you have any issues opening the ranking, just type DAAD and search. DAAD Germany and search. You see the website there. When it comes up, you see what they call a filter, search filter. Okay? Who what relates to you? Your discipline, your age, your whatever you want, what level of studies, you see the courses and the school is there. You open it, you see the whole requirements there. Always look out for free. You see free funding. Yes, there. You see that most of the schools there are free. And make sure you check whether free tuition is for possible. Oh, sorry. If you go to DAAD.de or you GAD journey on Google, right? And when it comes out, see their website there, you open it, you see what they call a search filter, right? That search filter is when you put which course you want. You just click on it to drop down. Which course you want? What's your discipline, right? The course you want. Is it masters or bachelor's or you're going for? You can even ask just what you want and send it. It throws up of courses that are related to that field. Okay? But you see, when you see the first two, this of the schools is there. Each one will come on the show tuition fee. So they tell that it's really funded or the right amount. The right amount is the right amount. You understand? So that's
Please, those at the back, are we together?
no. It's not the masters. For it consoles, both masters, I didn't do masters in Germany. I did a course degree in Germany. So my course degree was masters. Yeah. I didn't do my master's in Germany. I was in Nigeria there. 4 years. I was trying. Yes. And in fact, if you do your place today, that was a mistake I made, but I wouldn't want to know what to do tomorrow. Sorry, if I made a mistake I wouldn't want anyone to make tomorrow, okay? My biggest mistake I made in my life was to go back to the UK. That was the biggest mistake I made in my life. I regret it today. If I had stayed back in Germany, I would not have missed a lot of opportunities. Because in Germany, when you finish your BSc, go for your masters, but it's very, very tough. Your masters, yes. But when you're done with your masters, the moment you're going to PhD, you are getting paid like a doctor. You're getting paid like and most of their PhD opportunities are job opportunities. They don't have that. In Germany, they don't have any top PhDs that just go and then sit in class and they teach you. No, you work and you get paid, right? And you don't work. Most schools, if you're lucky to go to a very public school, most of them will push you to a big branch. You can work in BMW, in Volvo, in most of these companies. They just attach you there for some time. If you're good, they might retain you. But the good thing is that you're getting paid, and it is not the company that is paying you, right? The person that is paying you is the government. Alright, I wish we had enough time. If I had a projector, I would have projected some of our pictures. So you see my works in the lab. I think I have some, I can show you guys around later. The work we did in the lab and everything. But the moment I left the UK, because I love IT. Right, so I left Germany because I was going for IT in UK. Then we have no place for IT. The job in Germany was classification, which is what is they saw the future for them, but we missed the opportunity. What we did, experiment I did mainly was classification, conversion of waste products to electricity. So what they wanted to do is they wanted a cleaner journey. So they said, okay, how can we turn our compost, our dirty environment, recycle it? We recycle it and then generate power. But then to us it didn't make sense. We're like, what is the future of the world is computer, so let's go to IT. You understand? So that's all.
Praise God. Before we said I wanted to wrap up the question. But Jacob, quickly.
Okay. Thank you, sir, for this lovely seminar. No, I don't have intention, but I think I'm pretty okay. Concerning this, the Commonwealth Scholarship, as you said earlier, you say it's for people who are done with their degree, but with first class upper or second class upper. Okay. And you said it covers everything. So if you are applying for that, what are the basic requirements that you need for that? Please. Okay, that's my first question.
Ask all the questions. so that I can answer.
Alright, thank you. Secondly, this express entry, I think my guardian has one, but I still have one. You talk about point-based system, that's PES. Okay, and you say it's for people who are working or have a family that is in Nigeria with the intention of I will come back.
For express entry, you're not coming back. It's an immigrant visa. It's a visa that you are basically saying I want to plan and live there.
Okay, that's for express entry. Okay, thank you, sir. And you said, and you have asked that question, I want to ask that how long will the couples be before the couples, we say it's for young couples. That's, I want to ask the.
Yes, that's what I said. Just answer the first
Because of this, just remember, the Chevron Commonwealth Scholarship. Okay. For Chevron Commonwealth Scholarship, it's just the requirement. The requirement is come from a Commonwealth country. Second one is have a 2-1 and above. Okay, they don't take 2-2. So from 2 and above, those are the 2. Then we need to write again statement of purpose. Why do we need this scholarship? Okay, and why you want it, please note the things to write, because the requirement is that you gain admission from any school in the UK. But getting admission is an issue, it's very good. That's why it's not really required that much. So gain admission is good. Once you have that result, and you can write a good statement, you get admission to any school that you want. But while you're writing the statement for the scholarship, please bear in mind that you need to tell them why the UK. First of all, why the 3 whys that you need to work with. The 4 whys. Why the scholarship? Why do you need it? Okay? Talk about the economic impact, a lot of things, Nigeria strikes, all of that, coming from Commonwealth, and also a lot of that. Then next why is why is the country? Why the UK? Okay. Can you talk about how good the education system in the UK is and how employable, you know, going to school, graduates from the UK are, talk about those ones. Then you go, next one is talking about the cost. Next why is the cost by your studying discipline. Why that discipline deserves a scholarship. Why you feel they should sponsor people of that discipline. So you need to research on what you're studying. I know how, and you won't talk about how it impacts, not how it impacts the UK, right? Talk about how it impacts your own country, and then there's another one also on that football, what you intend to do for Nigeria when you are done. I'm giving you 2 points that will make them reject your application. You need to talk about what you intend to do for your own country when you're done. Don't talk about staying back there.
Let them know that you are coming back when you're done.
Yes, because Commonwealth was actually it's actually meant to help lower countries. The UK is a member, Nigeria is a member as well. You understand? So, and the last one is put yourself in the shoe of the person reading your letter. That's the easiest way to get a visa to. If you're saying anything or writing anything, put yourself in the shoe of the person that will read what you are writing. So when you read, you don't read sentiment, read it as if this is another person. I'm now the boss, and I'm attending to this particular application. If I'm the one in charge, will I give this person this opportunity? So if you can read it without sentiment, and it makes a lot of sense to you. I think that's the way.
Thank you very much.
I have a question before you run that. All right.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chooks. Thank you. Dora is my sister. I can give you your number.
Oh, you look so much like her.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. So, my question is, if any opportunity, how do you go about it? I mean, if I want to come through you to seek for application and opportunity to travel, could it be a work visa or study visa and so on? How do I go about it? What's the process like? And what's the cost implication? And then what are my chances?
Again, for the student, the obstacle there is currently the UK has stopped allowing families to apply their
Any other
applicants.
country apart from UK?
Yes,
Say US, for instance.
US is dicey.
How do you
In terms of job opportunities, US, their policy is not like Canada and the UK. Okay? What I will advise you is to see for other countries. If you look at working with families, for work now, UK is not an ideal place. Why is it not an ideal place? Because they put like a hold on applicants working with families. Okay? Then for US, they don't have a clear-cut system of employment like the UK and Canada. Canada is a destination I want you to explore.
Okay.
Why I want to explore Canada is because Canada, they have express entry like I've about before, where you will have to meet certain basic requirements and you can move with family. You can also go for what they call closed work permits. You can go with family too. But the disadvantage is that you just have to stick to that particular job. Okay? That's it. In the UK, they have something similar for the caregivers. But the difference is that for caregiving, you are employed by a particular employer. You can also work. Yeah, you know, you can work for other employers, but within that same sector.
Okay.
So, caregiving, health sector. You can't say, okay, tomorrow I want to go and do another job that is not, in the care sector. So it's somewhat open a bit. Okay,
What
but Canada.
about study? Is there any opportunity in the US? For
Yes.
study?
For Canada, you can also apply to study. You apply to study in Canada for your masters. You can go with family. Yes, that's another opportunity that you can explore in Canada.
What's the cost implication and what are the chances?
The chances, if you meet the requirements, okay, the chances are that it's hard. But the thing is, for couples, if you're not a frequent traveler, you're going for the first time, and if you're married with family, I will advise you to apply a loan first. Apply a loan, let me give that a secret. If you apply a loan, your family will be your time.
Are you still coming back for them?
Exactly. What it shows is that you're leaving people behind and you wouldn't want to, if your kids are your babies, no matter how old they are, and your husband as well. Okay? But then of course, when you are now balanced, you can go with them. You can also go for that. The good thing about Canada, that visit visa is long term. You can give you 10 years. Cycle, the validity of your passports. Yes. So with that, you can also go, explore, come back and plan on how you want to commence with those other ones.
Thank you so much.
Let's clap for him for that powerful one.